Hey guys, as we begin to think about transitioning our face-to-face classes to totally online, and you may be making some adjustments in the course content, I wanted to show you how to delete that course content and the associated items in hopes that it would lead to less confusion for the students. You can choose to do this or not, but I wanted to walk you through the process. So you need to log into D2L and then navigate to the course. And I'm using my face-to-face elementary statistics section. And I've recommended for elementary statistics face-to-face that we omit one mean t-test and then analysis of variance. The reasoning behind that, students have learned or will be learning about the one mean z-test. And once they've learned that, it'd be a very easy transition to a t-test. So we could forego that particular topic. And then analysis of variance is one of the optional topics based on the ACMS course description. So there again, I feel pretty confident about omitting that. I would suggest that if at all possible, you try to keep chi-square goodness of fit, because it is the only qualitative data analysis that the students are exposed to, and also with correlation and regression. That is the only data analysis where we use bivariate data, and so that gives them that particular exposure as well. So I've logged into my course, and I'm going to navigate over to the right-hand side to the content browser, and I'm going to click on the arrow and go to content. And I'm in Module 3, so I'm going to click on the left-hand side on Module 3. I then want to find the topics that I want to omit, so I'm going to scroll down till I find one mean t-test. And then I'm going to click on the arrow that collapses it. That doesn't do what I need it to do. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back up on the right-hand side and find one mean t-test and click on it so that it opens up that module. I see the header, one mean t-test. I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow and scroll down the list, and I'm going to tell it to delete the module. So I tell it to delete the module. I am not deleting them in the master course, so that if you delete something and you need to copy it, you can go back to the master course and do that. Then I'm going to click on Module 4, where the topic of analysis of variance is located. Scroll down on the left-hand side. I'm going to choose analysis of variance. Once I see the header, click on the drop-down arrow, and I want to delete the module again. I also need to delete the quizzes for those two lessons. And so if I go to assessments at the top of the screen, scroll down to quizzes, and then I want to delete some items. So I'm going to go to more actions and choose delete. It asks me to choose which ones I want to delete first. So I scroll down the list and I find Module 3, t-test, practice problems, t-test, homework. I scroll down to Module 4, ANOVA, practice problems, analysis of variance, ANOVA, homework. And I'm going to delete, come back up to more actions and choose delete, and delete those items. And the last place that I need to go is under grades. I need to delete those grade items from the grade book since they're no longer going to be included. So I click on grades, choose the option or the tab labeled manage grades. Again, I'm going to scroll down under homework. I'm deleting one mean t-test for homework and analysis of variance ANOVA homework. I also have the class participation activities in the face-to-face class that I'm not going to be continuing. I'm not going to do the last 4, so I'm going to delete those from the grading structure. I do plan to give Module 3 and Module 4 and the final exam. So once I have those highlighted, again, I go to delete. It actually makes me select them a second time, I guess, to make sure that I really want to do it. So again, I'm going to delete one mean t-test, analysis of variance homework, and class participation 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I scroll to the bottom and I click on delete. And I delete. Okay, so that kind of cleans everything up. Again, I hope it does avoids student confusion about what they are supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do. If you have questions, please reach out to me.